Good evening, my guys. I finished my day. What I want to tell you is that I kind of had to make a reset, a personal reset for my whole day and whole life. And this video will help you how you can reset your life too. When I talk about resetting, I mean literally three areas: where I spend my energy on, what I do, what I want to do, or where I spend my time on, and what I want to do. So what I want to do is basically for potential where in the future I spend my time and energy on. These are the only two essential things we have. And I personally, I want to be in maximum shape. I want to have a great physique, look good, look nice, look clean, with the lowest impact or with the lowest time span, because my main goal is to focus on the business, but I want to be in shape because I work in the health industry. Okay, for this I created a whole list. I have a so-called health sheet that I call, but it is basically also my daily planner and my tracker and basically my whole life planner in one. And in it is my training OS, so basically how I train, how I exercise, reps, sets, what machines, when, rep range, sets per week, what to do when. And right now I'm bulking, so this plan will differ from cutting. I will leave this, and below, you can see this here. I have a sheet here, and below I will just simply use this sheet and replace it with the cutting. Then I have the exercise plan where I track every single thing. Some people have a book. I like to have it all into this one sheet, to have it all, in one place, but a book is also good. Then I have recovery. So some habits, if I have some symptoms, some given symptoms that I usually face. For example, sometimes I have a higher heart rate. I did my research on that, and then I tested a variety of things out that could help with lowering my heart rate, also with using some peptides and something like that. And everything in this way is in this sheet. So for example, when I have a high HRV, I have breathwork, and I have a whole link for my, when I have a low HRV, I have a whole guidance of breathwork I do every single evening. And by the way, that is what I will do after this video. We have 9:15. I will finish my sheet. It will take me, I guess, 15-20 minutes, and then I will have a warm shower, doing some stretching, and then doing some breath work to lower my heart rate and to sleep earlier. Then I have my supplements, so what I actually use. Then I have my other substances, what I use. Then I have my meals, and exactly planned out when I eat what carbs, what calories, and every single day the same thing. Well, right now I'm bulking. Right now I can eat some junk food. So when I'm now on the bulk, I have this, that once every 2 weeks I go outside eating with my girlfriend, or I eat something out of the schedule, and I plan it out with my macros. And my macros, obviously I don't go too crazy, but I'm not going too crazy with that, But besides that, I have all my macros, all my fiber, my healthy fats, my fat ratio, omega-3, 6, saturated fats, the ratio, fiber, protein, starch, carbs, form of carbs, micronutrients. Everything is in shape with the timing, with the exact recipe. So whenever I feel like eating something else, I will eat this. That is basically it. So I know exactly what I eat. Then I have my habits. They have a whole collection of habits I sometimes use, sometimes not. For example, when I travel to the US, I have a variety of habits that I implement into my life as well, because of jet lag and some substance and something. For when I'm sick, or when I have some brutal deadline to it, I schedule, have something for this. Then I have my biomarkers, what biomarkers I currently have when I do my next lab tests, and basically what to test and when and why. Then I have my sleep. So what I do as my bedtime routine, I don't have an actual routine, but sleep is very important. Sleep is the most important thing, and you can drink as much coffee and take as much nicotine as you want, but with a good sleep you will always win against the dude who use these other things. That's period it, because your sleep is the only thing you get your energy from. Well, obviously good food, but sleep is actually the thing that helps you to store the energy for your brain and for your body. So therefore sleep. Then I have periodization. That is basically, I schedule my year for different periods. For example, cycles. When you take substance, you need to cycle them, post and pre-cycle. Then I have my daily day, kind of summarized. Then I have my daily tracker. So every single evening I track what I did today, what I didn't do today, and every habit I have to do, it needs to be, waiting, brushing teeth, all these stupid things, these basic things have to be check marked every single day. The weight needs to be tracked, nutrition, exercise, everything needs to be tracked. Rubbish, for example, if I had some issues, a relationship needs to be written down. Problems in my business needs to be written down, so I have an empty mind, an empty, I have a perfect body, everything tracked, empty mind, empty soul, everything, and not soul. I don't have an empty soul, sorry. But that is basically what you need to do. I will make a main channel video. That is basically how I work with my clients. They have this all, and it is all based on your needs. You don't need to have an extensive exercise planner if you don't exercise that much. You don't need to deep dive on nutrition if you don't want to have a great shape. But if you can roll your shape, it needs to be more extensive. The more you want, the more you need to suffer, and we need to plan. That's basically it. But the panels, the tracking, the metrics, everything can be planned, and the body is is a very, very complex system. But with science and studies and data and analysis, we can break through and get a big overview. So that is basically what I did today. I figured this out. Optimized everything, had a conversation with my business partner, but I have some issues going on the business sides. I don't want to talk about this in detail, but this here helped me a lot. This keeps me back on track for tomorrow, for the next years, and this evening I know this is very, very important for my life. So do this as well. Love you all. Bye.